Just turn 30. Turn into something means change, right? He turned into a monster. Maybe if it is a fairy tale, literally turned into a monster. Or sometimes you hear people say like that, you know, he used to be really nice and kind, but he turned into a monster. He changed. To turn into something. You turned into a bad person, like I said, monster. The princess turned into a frog, like that, changed. When you talk about the age, tomorrow I'm going to turn 31. I'm afraid of turning 30, 40. Yesterday I just turned 18, like that. You said the plan was gone. The plan. Again, this was the beginning when you were talking about your friend, and they canceled.
Yeah.
The plan was gone.
Yeah.
It sounds too much like it's a physical thing, and you lost it, and you can't find it. Just our plans. Usually, we put it in a plural. You know, our plans were canceled, or she suddenly canceled, or.
Yeah, I was trying to think proper word.
The plan was gone.
Can I make a quick comment?
Yeah.
I think the problem is most of the time maybe she and I are having the same problem. When it comes to writing, it's easier, so you can see it. But when it comes to speaking, you can't really see what you're talking about. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So writing, after the writing, you go up and then you can see what is wrong. But when it comes to speaking, it's harder.
Oh yes, definitely, 100%. Everyone can agree on that.
Sometimes, even though it's easy word, but I can't.
Yeah, me too.
There's many ways you could say that one. Yeah. And tried to meet. These days I tried to meet my friends, as many as possible. I tried to meet as many friends as possible. You just need to change the order. You said, I tried to meet my friends, as many as possible. If you put a comma in there, it's possible for that to be phrased, but it's much more natural and not choppy to just say, I tried to meet as many friends as possible. It's the classic as blah 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 as blah 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 as. You can put an adjective in there, or you could put a as many noun in there. As many friends as possible. Even you can use that for many things. And then you said quite expensive than I expected. Again, if you say then, you're going to want more, or the ER, bigger than, more than. You don't have a more or ER in there. You could say it's more expensive than I expected. It's much more expensive than I expected, or it's quite expensive. One or the other. And Eugene, you don't have to be good at swim. Very easy one, swimming. You said small ferry. Small. Is that what you said, ferry, when you were talking? Just boat. Ferry, as you probably know, is only used for bringing cars or people from point A to point B. You can understand, right? Ferry. Cars or people across the river, or from this island to that island. Just a small boat. One of my required class is to taking photography class. One of my required classes, you would put in plural, one of my required classes was, put it into past tense, I would just say easily, one of my required classes was photography. That's the easiest way. One of my required classes was a photography class. You definitely don't need the word taking there. I was required to take photography. The word taking there is just a little unnecessary. And then once I think I heard you say, and I wanted to point out, I think I heard you say photography. Photography.
It's hard to pronounce.
Some people mix it up because the
Photography.
pronunciation changes. It's photo, and then photography.
Photography.
The second O, both O's change. Both O's change. Photo, it's O and O. And then photography, the first O is like a short U, sound, fata. The second O becomes a short O sound. Photography.
How do you normally say the word?
Photography.
Photography?
Photography. Always photography.
Oh, really?
But it changes from
Do you
photo.
emphasize on T? Photography like that?
No, I was just when I was trying photography.
Photography.
So the second syllable would have the intonation photography. Photography. Yeah. And last one, people were talking about. Very easy one. Any questions?
Nope.
Nope. Oh.